Welcome back to Lioness. It's a talk show. This is one-on-one with me, your host, Sironka Lioness. And as usual, guys, whenever I come here one-on-one, I want us to dialogue, want you to listen, and I hope whatever it is that I'm putting out across will maybe impact your life in a positive way. Now, guys, today I want to speak to the overly strong people who think that they got this, they don't need people, they totally never ever ask for help. They drown in their own misery, they dig up their own well, fill it with water, close it up, drown there. They would never ask for anybody to help them, throw a rope there to help them, help them float or maybe just help them maybe gasp some air mtu akutupie that oxygen tank down there. Anyway, me and my metaphors, right? So guys, I know that some of you find yourself to be super strong. You guys think that you are metallic, you are Robocop, you can take on the load of the whole world. You are everyone's therapist, you are everyone's punching bag, you are everyone's ATM, whatever it is that people come to you for, okay? Now, I have the same problem. I overly exert myself with things. I put loads on my shoulders, things that don't even matter to me. I am an empath, and I guess being an empath also has the negative side. That means that you absorb everything that, you absorb what other people are feeling, whatever it is that you try to express yourself in front of me. I will try to put myself in your shoes, and definitely I will be filled with pity towards you, and of course I will try to do what I can to help you. Now, you are not everyone's savior. You are not everyone's lifeboat. You cannot rescue everybody. You cannot help everyone. Sometimes you will give out almost everything that you have and you're left with nothing, so that other people can at least have some, something to live on or something to look forward to. But this is a problem. And if you feel like you have that load on you and you never ever want to talk about it, you just maybe you stay mad, you cry, you punch the wall, then definitely you're an empath. And being an empath is very, very tricky, because at the end of the day, people will spot you from afar and say, who you akona ropoa. So people will try and take advantage of who you are. And trust you me, human beings do not have at any any limits. They will take advantage of you from day in. They will come to you, oh, niko na shida, oh, nataka hii, nisaidie, niokole, hey manze, nikubaya. Yani unajua, watu wanakupatia mashida zao until you're like, what? Hey, me, I'm telling you, I sometimes do not know how to say no to people, and sometimes it makes me look like I'm a weak person, but at the end of the day, I just have a very soft heart. Yes, I'm Lioness, but Lioness has a soft heart. Yes, I know. Wow, shocker, right? Yeah. So if you feel like sometimes you don't know who to tell, that I don't know what to do for you people, or I can't say no, okay, here I am with my loaf of bread, you want you want the breadcrumbs, you want the crust, you want this, you want that, so you're left with only the paper. Do you think that's fair for yourself? No. So being an empath also comes with you taking up you taking all that load. And then now, since you do not want to burden people like the way people burden you, you take up that load, and then you put it on your back. You don't know who to ask for help, because the same people who need your help, you cannot go back to them because they already see you as a rock. So when you bring your heaviness, your load to them, definitely They won't know how to help you, because they'll be like, whoa, aren't you the one who got this? Aren't you the one who got everything in your life put together? That's why we come to you, okay? Now, if you have that character, because I think I have it too, you need to learn how to say no. Saying no will save your life. Saying no will save your pocket. Saying no will help you not have that, towards people. There's a way you start to feel about people, because you always have to come through for them. And sometimes it's too much and you don't know how to say, I'm tired. Like, no, okay? And for you to avoid carrying all that burden and load, you have to tell somebody no. And I don't owe you this. I don't need to help you. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to turn and go, and I am not going to help you. And that thing will help you, because at the end of the day, once people spot that this person is like this and that, and now they have known your weaknesses, because when people are too kind, some of you all take it as a weakness, and you're like, okay, we're going to take advantage of that crack in the wall, and let's see how much we can pull or siphon from this person. By the way, let me tell you one thing. If you're of that character, and you have such kind, giving people in your life, and you constantly are taking advantage of it, and these people, when they want something from you, trust you, they will hound you. But once they get it, it's over. You see? And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, to ask for help, but at the end of the day, can you consider what this person is going through? Even them, they have responsibilities, they have a life, they have things to do with their life. So you don't need to keep hounding them constantly, and you can't take no for an answer. Somebody says, hey, manzelo siwezi, manzelo unajua nitumie tu kenye hizo vitu. Those are the things that enyewe umse anachukulia hiyo burden yako, umempatia shida yako, unaona. Sasa yeye ameongezea mzigo wako juu ya mzigo wake, unaona, ama yani ameongezea mzigo wako juu ya mzigo wake. Sasa anakuwa, it's like, now, okay, how am I gonna offload this load on my back? Now, who will he go to? Or who will she go to? So unaona hawa watu wenye hawaombangi help kutoka we, yani hawasemangi wenye akona, yani anakufa peke yake, ana drown, yani anakaa kwa kakona peke yake, anasema nimebakia tu na Mungu. Juu hakuna mtu naweza enda kwake anisaidie. Juu wale watu naendanga kwao ni wale watu nikujia mimi niwasaidie. Unaelewa? So you need to understand, if you have those empaths, you have that habit of keeping, pushing down. Somebody pisses you off, you push it down. You have no outlet. You have nowhere to remove your baggage, your stress, your frustration. So what you do, it starts to consume you. It starts to consume you, because now it is eating you now yourself, because you have nowhere. You have carried too much. Now it's going to start spilling, and that's why you find yourself, you start snapping at people. You don't want to talk to people. You don't want to see people, because at the end of the day, you're also trying to spare people's feelings, because if you just even ask me for 10 shillings, I will snap. Nitakusnapia, utashanga, kwani wamekuwa mnyama. Exactly. So, you need to find a confidant, somebody you trust, somebody even if you tell them your problems, they will not come towards you as they won't judge you. They won't start saying, somebody who is going to be there to listen to you, because that's what you need. Somebody to listen to you, somebody to treat you nicely. For once, somebody who is going to buy instead of you buying. Those are the small things that will make you feel good about yourself. You're always gifting. Somebody who will gift you, that will help you. You're like, wow, wow, this is what happens. Wow, okay. And I know it's not easy to come out and talk about what is eating you inside. What heaviness you have. You're like, what the fuck? What am I gonna do? You need to find a confidant. Somebody who can understand you. Shut up, close their mouth, keep their opinions to themselves. Just listen to you, and that will help you offload your burden. So that when you go back to your reality where people are bringing you more crap, you can be able to take it in and deal with that shit another day. So, I understand you, but do not take up burdens that are too much for you to handle. Yes, it's like you have a basin. You're collecting mangoes, oranges. It's getting heavier, but you're still telling somebody, please add one more. Please add two more. Oh, no. What? You're going to lose your mind. You're going to go bonkers. You're going to go poof. Yeah, you're going to go like that. Because people who are kind, they have a dark side. Imagine that kindness, the goodness, the niceness. Now imagine the opposite of that. Rage. Isolation. Because they don't know where to go. You're like, okay, I can't go here. Oh no. If I tell these people I have a problem, what are they going to do about it? And I lived like that for years. In my 20s, I was like that. And I remember I used to suppress so much. I push it down. My ex pisses me. I push it down. This person pisses me off. I push it down. I'm having stress at job. I suppress it. Now, let me now tell you guys. I used to, now, the only time, because that time I used to drink, right? Yeah. Hey, man, I drink in my 20s. The fuck? Okay. So, if I want now, I feel like the load is too much, yeah? So, I go, kata. I just now, I'm drunk now. I'm like, eh. Now, funny thing, me drinking does not offload my stress. But it is the aftermath. Okay? So, now I know I'm drunk. My kind mind is now impaired, right? So, start. So you're just sitting down, mtu anakuja anaanza, mtu anakupigia simu, they're like, yo, sijui nini, namwambia, we. Now, the T's are me insulting. T. You're like, hey, wait, huyu ni Mo. Ngoja, hapana. Hadi mwenyewe, neza kwa nasikiza voice recorder asubuhi and I'm like, what was that me? You see, now, I used to use booze as a way to it was like a mask so that I can now offload what is bothering me. Like, that's what I used to do. Now. So now, here I am, in my 30s, skunywi pombe, niko na hapa kule. So, what is my way? And I said even me, I'm not perfect in handling such situation. But I'm just trying to share with you so that even you can comment down there and say, this is how I offload. This is how. So me, I have just one problem. My personality completely changes. When I have too much, my personality changes. I'm withdrawn. I don't talk much. I don't want to see people. It's like a story. I'm so irritable. Even my own mom, she's like, what? Hey, yeah, this week you've been a disaster. Because my mom, and then the tone of my voice will change. I don't know how it changes. But if you know me very well, you can tell this is not Sironka. This is not who she is and how she talks to people. Me, I'm hype. But now it becomes, Niko tu. Yani I don't even know what I want. Unajua? Then, after a while, now I've literally just and I think when I change my personality, it helps me offload. But still, I have not dealt with what was bothering me. I think I know how to sweep it or suppress it even further. And it's not healthy, by the way. But I somehow come back to myself. Or maybe if I cry so hard, I cry, remove everything with all the rage, all the... I know you know what I mean. I remove it. And I come back to myself. Because at that point, if you try and just anything, I will snap at you. Like, ta. Huh? Ama nikate simu and or you just notice I don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't want, and you cannot force me to talk to you. Yeah. So, I know sometimes being that way, but it is, you feel like you don't want to burden people with your problems. But at the end of the day, you are hurting yourself. You are carrying something, burdens and baggages that don't even belong to you. And at the end of the day, you are hurting yourself. You are going to, you're harming your spirit, your soul, your aura, your body. You know, you start getting ulcers, high blood pressure because you cannot handle it. You've been taking in too much. Huh? Unaingiza mingi na hitoki. You not get. You know, like you're just swallowing, and it's not coming out. It's not coming out. And it needs to get out because everything, you know, you understand even how food works, right? Yeah. So, if you do not deal with what is bothering you, you are not good to anybody. Yes, you want to be the superhero, you want to be Superman, Batman, the Flash. But you're human. You're not meta-human, you're not an immortal, you are just a human being. And that's why I am suggesting, if you're having problems with offloading your stuff on just anybody, that it's better you go pay a therapist. And pigia therapist kelele, tupa kila kitu. Hit them. You're like, dude, I'm paying you, stay there. You tell them everything. And when you walk out of there, you will feel there's a burden that has been offloaded from your system. It's like reboot system. Now I'm ready again. You go back to being who you are. You become happier. Yeah. So if you're having those problems of offloading, you're not too strong. Nobody is too strong. Nobody is too strong. You cannot be too strong. That is impossible. This is flesh. This is flesh and blood, what you have. So you're not impenetrable. You're not no, nobody is too strong. There's nothing as too strong. You will break down. You will go into a depression because of other people. Because other people keep laying their crap on you every single day. Mukate after mukate, leo amefanywa nini, kesho. You get all these things if you do not offload them. Trust you me, you're going to start losing your mind. You're going to become somebody different. You will alter your personality because you're trying to protect yourself. At the same time, you're going to harm yourself. So do not suppress things anymore. Even me, I'm working on that. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Even me, I'm working on that. Stop suppressing things. Find somebody to talk to. Find something that makes you happy to do. Something that will help you offload. I feel like me sometimes also, being alone and quiet. No music, no TV, that quietness, it helps me soothe. You see, so find like an anchor, something you can always hold on to, or somebody who will always tell you, you know what, it's okay. Tell me what's bothering you. And the moment you start saying, you will feel like, okay, my heart is not as heavy as it was. So, whoa, okay, yeah. So, I know how it feels to be the person to take on other people's baggages. But at the end of the day, you cannot be a superhero every day. You're gonna have to put your cape down, patch up your superhero suit if that's what you think you are. Dust it, wash it, hang it, let it dry, iron it, put it back on. Hopefully it still fits. Hopefully you go another. I'm using metaphors here. Hopefully you come back when you're yourself again. And I'm very sorry if sometimes I hit a nerve, because I know this is who I am, because I love sometimes some things that I'm also battling with. I feel like it's good I share them with you so that at least you can see you're not alone. If Lioness can go through this kind of things, and she's handling it. Yes, I'm working on myself as much as I want you to work on yourself. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. So remember, do not carry burdens, over-carry burdens and baggages, and let them pull you down. You're sinking while other people are stepping on you. No. Do not live such a life. It's a very miserable, unhappy and miserable. Let me say miserable again, because At the end of the day, you're not made of metal. You need to offload. You need to relieve yourself of whatever it is that is, filling you with so much, pressure inside you that you feel like, oh man, I'm tired. So guys, I love you guys so much. And if you feel like you have this kind of character, or maybe you know somebody who has this kind of character, kindly give me a comment there, share this video, and remember guys, I love you so much. Man, this is one-on-one with me, Lioness, and I'm Sri Lanka Lioness. Yes, did I say that twice? Okay, that was coming, yeah. So make sure you subscribe to our talk show down here, which is Lioness Say So Talk Show on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. Email, we are Lioness Empire Studios. If you want to follow me on my artist account, it is Sri Lanka Lioness. Everywhere. Make sure you pray. Remember, God is listening. No, remove that burden from your heart. Also, Manze, just if you're a spiritual person, then you would understand what I'm saying. That sometimes also like going deep into prayers, that is a very important thing that also you need to keep in mind if you're a spiritual person, that God is listening. And if you have no one to talk to God. Yeah. So thank you so much guys. I love you. Until next time, this is one-on-one with Lioness by Sri Lanka Lioness. This is Lioness Say So Talk Show, courtesy of Lioness Empire Studios. God bless you. Bye.